that.
Okay. Reaves can only hear sound effects.
We should just
forever.
make all
He can't-
guests do it from now on.
Bad
That's
Jeff.
fine, yeah.
That's actually a better idea.
That's a great idea.
All right, Bethany, do you want to do it?
Pod Chef.
Perfect.
That was good.
Thank you.
Welcome everyone. You might be confused and upset maybe that we're in your ear holes again later in the week. Everything is fine. Trust me.
Everything's fine.
Everything is totally cool and fine. Like,
Stay
don't-
calm.
Yeah. Sit down. Relax. Turn your car off.
Don't panic.
Especially if you're in the garage. Turn your car
If
off.
you're in the garage, turn it off. Take the hose out of the window. Open the
Open the
garage
door.
Open
Yeah.
garage door. Yes. That's very important in the steps. We have to review the show because we didn't do it before, and if we don't do it, canonically, Tom Colicchio will come find us.
Mm-hmm.
I do think he's quite busy this week. So it might not be a priority for him this week.
He did send an email. That's why we're all back here. So,
Okay.
sent a all caps email.
I just know he's dealing with closing
The
a prominent restaurant. Yeah. the
Well,
closure.
Yeah.
Bethany, to say he's busy, you closing a restaurant.
I guess it does free you up.
You just don't
He's
go-
busy. He's busy sending out apology notices and letters to
I
his
did-
adoring fans.
I texted Jamal and I said, "Hey, what time are you coming up here? Because he's going to be up here in the New Jersey area soon." Because I was like, "Should we try to go?" I didn't follow up after. I just asked him what time you get here. He answered, and then I didn't respond to why I asked him that. But now I'm telling him it's because I thought, should we try to go before it closes?
I didn't know about the news until right now because I'm not allowed to read Tom news until 10 p.m. So it's just a scary thing for me. So I
this
like
is a lot
to
to
read
process
scary
for you.
stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I read it at night when I'm like in bed and
Jamal.
like cuddled up on the covers.
I told you, you can't Tom news at night before you go to bed because that's going to
Uh-oh.
affect your sleep.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
stay up because I'm freaked out.
Wide-eyed staring at the
Yeah.
ceiling.
I
So-
put on my do-rag. Just like Tom.
Welcome to Pod Chef. This is episode 13 of season 23, episode 343 overall. Plate Expectations. Original air date June 1st, 2026. Ratings TBD. Ratings were up last time, by the way. It was like a 0.4. I don't know what's going on, what the lead-in was.
I
Isn't
mean,
the lead in
we-
Summer House or whatever, that show.
They're having their big reunion.
Yeah, people like that
Oh.
show. I don't know what it's about. It's probably
And
some house in the
Below
summer.
Deck is getting spicy too. So I think people are just sandwiched in between. Are like, I'm just going to stay on Bravo all night.
Are you guys forgetting why people might have watched the last episode? Seeger.
But they don't.
Seeger.
So
Seeger's
they want to
like-
hear them talking shit about Seeger.
Yeah. People.
Yeah.
People.
I
saw
actually
this-
was I wanted that too.
Yeah.
I wanted
People
some
wanted to see the book.
acknowledgement
Not
or
mentioned.
he doesn't exist anymore.
No, who? It's that Tom says now. Yeah, the thing
Mhm.
with Seagull is weird. He said, "Who?"
Who's that guy? It's like I've never seen him or heard of him in my life.
Yeah,
You mean Steve Seagal?
you talking about Steven Seagal,
Sieg Seagal?
the famous karate man?
You go back and watch the previous episodes and it's just like a ghost moving through and just like a knife kind of floating and nobody says anything. Which is-
Mhm.
But you
It's
just
more
hear the knife
terrifying
saying,
that way when you think about it.
Yeah.
Just a knife floating around, kind of near people, coming out of a block. Yeah.
Yeah.
you do hear the knife saying, yeah, okay, sure.
I'll
What
stand
was
by
the
it.
challenge again?
What for the? Oh, yeah.
Mise en place? Okay,
That's-
yeah, sure, just checking.
Why are the rules
Okay.
in the paper just floating in this scene?
You know, it's great for the ghost community to be in a throuple with a real life human couple. So props to that ghost.
Representation matters, even
Yeah.
for ghosts
Mhm.
who
Absolutely.
you
Mhm.
can't see.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts. Everyone needs to see themselves on TV, even ghosts who can't see themselves anywhere because they're
It's
ghosts.
important.
And that's the problem, right? And that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to fix here.
Yeah.
We open on the chefs. Wait. I don't want to get mad at this episode, but Jamal, technically you did go over part of this episode. Do I now go over the stuff that you already went over, or do I start from the point in which you stopped and ended the episode?
You start fresh.
Also, do we need to acknowledge that both Reaves is here, who was not here in the entirety of the last episode, and also I'm back and I was not in the beginning of the second part of the episode. We're just here now. And also, this is a different day and Bethany's here again.
I think
Twice in
whatever
1 week.
respects the time of the guest, because we asked them to come back a second time, is the path we should choose.
Okay.
So we open on the chefs. They're talking about being in the top 4. It's the final 4, baby. Jonathan is like, wow, can't believe I made it into the top 4. I really miss my family. And it's like all of those things, it's like, this guy's fucking done.
Yeah,
He is
dude.
absolutely done.
I don't know. We see Lawrence's bear though. And they really focused on the bear. He called his wife crying. There was a lot of tears. So, this was an episode where you're like, is editing trying to have us believe something about our bestie Lawrence?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we
Trying to
do
swerve
see
us.
they're both the 2 in the bottom. So maybe if we're paying attention, we're like, oh, now I don't know who it's going to be. Though, like, we knew who it's going to be. It's freaking Pumpkin Man.
Like I said in the first part of the show, we already know one of the chefs is not going home because they made an Instagram post that was pretty obvious, and they're having a watch party for the finale. So it's pretty obvious now.
Okay, so should I not go over the stuff I just went over?
Go ahead.
So cut to the Top Chef kitchen, and who's in there but the frickin' Tomcat, and he's cooking up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Kristen and Gail ask him questions. He's like, get out of my kitchen. I don't know what I'm doing. He's like, this is like jazz up here, baby. I go up here, it's just like whatever feels right. Okay, the drum's feeling good. Okay, I need a little, I'm going to put some eggs in here. It's just, it's jazz. It's improv, whatever. This is a dish that I came up with 2 months ago. And then he makes them eat it, and he makes them eat all of it. He was like, eat this entire dish. Don't leave basically any remains. There's like a little bit of oil and like some stems. That's it.
I will say they were quite giddy the whole time, and you could tell that they really liked having that edge, that they knew something that nobody else knew. And I think it really brought out the cattiness that we'd been seeing in Gail this season. I think she was really just kind of finding more of that, just being like, I know something you guys don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, no, idiots. That's not what's in the food. Dummies. Did they get to taste it? Did they put their little fingies in it and lick it? They didn't, right?
No.
They smelled it.
They've done that in
They
previous
smelled
seasons.
it.
Yeah, they've done it before, right?
Yeah, they've gotten to
Yeah.
have like little tastes or whatever, but this was purely just them smelling it.
Yeah.
And then having to ask questions because they smelled shellfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, this plate stinks. Was it mussels?
This plate's small. Is it a side dish?
Yes.
Why'd that make him so mad? They got so angry at that.
Not a side. Tom doesn't even know how to make side dishes.
All my dishes are mains.
It's mains. Now, it was so real quick fire here. The chefs have 30 minutes to recreate this mystery dish that Tom made, and they have 4 questions each that they can ask Tom. It can only be yes
5.
or no questions. 5 questions. Oh my gosh! Thank God you're here.
Yeah, I got
Thank
you.
God you're here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't even hear the beginning of the episode, and now I'm like here, and Bryan also wasn't here, and now he's here too. Thank you. So TBD the amount of questions they're doing. Jonathan asks, is this he says, is this a side dish, right? Now,
Yeah, he asked.
Tom's response says no. Now the cut to Tom, do you think they made him do it again so he's a little bit snarky, or do you think that's like a real honest in the moment take from Tom?
I don't think Tom does second takes.
That's
Oh,
probably
I didn't
really
even
good.
I
thought
think
of
he's
that.
just
Oh
like,
my
you get
God.
what you get. And I've been doing this for 23 seasons. I'm not taking another take. You know, they don't even wear pants when they're sitting at the judges' table. So like that's the level of where they're at these days.
It's like a RuPaul's Drag Race situation, but you're not supposed to say that. When you'd say, "Oh yeah, Tom, stand up," and just, "How dare you?" Because you know that he's not wearing pants.
Yeah.
Tom's also like a very obviously a fix it in post guy. He's always like, "We'll fix it in post," and everyone's like, "We don't do post production here. It just go. I don't know what that is."
It's season 23. How does he not know that yet?
Fix it in post.
We got it in post. Yeah, they don't edit at all this show. They just kind of like do it on the fly.
Yeah.
But no one has the heart to tell Tom that. So very early, Sherry kind of cracks this. She kind of gets it. She starts cooking. They continue to add, she's got like mussels, poached fish, leeks. She's got a couple of components. And then people ask about lemons. Are there lemons? No. Everyone proceeds to use lemons. They're like, that's a lie. And then they're like, does it have spinach in it? And then a bunch of people start using spinach. And I don't know, Gail brought up like important. You gotta look, listening ears. Make sure you're listening. I don't know what was going on. Did they not hear it, or did they just not believe Tom? And they were like, no, this clearly needs lemon.
I'm under the impression that there's a lot going on in the kitchen. You're working against the clock. You're working against questions. You're working against your own preconceived notions. Like you're thinking fish, so you're already thinking lemon. So you're kind of moving in that forward progression. Like you're trying to cook as you're learning information. So it's really hard to back dial some of that. And I just think that Sherry, she literally said, I didn't hear that. And I just think that she was just so focused on just trying to get a dish out that she thought would be really good. So, I mean, it was a hard challenge. Like, I think it was totally worth the $20,000 that they put up for this.
Yeah. Well, that's what, 1250, 11,000 after Obama gets done with it. It's not.
That tax. When does that tax expire?
The Obama tax?
Yeah, the Obama tax. When does that expire?
As long as my mom has access to Facebook, it's going to be a thing that exists.
Got to work on that first, then.
Yeah. How else would you wish me happy birthday, though? If it wasn't Facebook.
So Lawrence's whole story here, which I'm guessing they're going to feed this into the finale as well, is that he isn't classically trained. He's all gut. He's all on-job training. And so, like, whenever a challenge involves classic dishes or preparation, he's like, I'm always at a disadvantage, which one of the questions is like, I think, like, was this a classic dish or, like, a classic French dish or something like that? And Tom's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And Lawrence is like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about this. He still does fine. But they're trying to push this underdog story for Lawrence that like he's playing from the bottom because he doesn't come from some fancy.
He's the Dale Talday of this season.
I think that he's always like this season. We've gone through these ebbs and flows with Lawrence's emotions, and I think a lot of the times like he does really get down on himself or just think that he's not capable, even though he has won so many challenges, and I think that there's sometimes like you can tell when he's not feeling great about something and he cooks something really simple and it just like doesn't pull at the judge's heartstrings. And so I think that he was feeling that with the quickfire, which made me nervous for the elimination challenge. But, we saw a change of pace there.
I feel like this quickfire had a fun setup, but not a fun execution. I feel like the idea of this being a quickfire is like, oh, this will be fun to watch. And it kind of wasn't for some reason for me. I don't know. It fell flat for me. Like, I get the idea of it. And everyone was kind of like talking back and forth and there was like things happening, but it just didn't quite. Maybe because like the dish that Tom made was boring.
I think that's the problem. I think like, his dish has to be a little harder for them to decipher because that's the game, right?
I thought the dish was really hard.
Yeah,
because he mussels in a butter sauce.
He added the chorizo, which nobody even thought to ask if there was a different kind of meat or protein on there, and he added the chorizo, which gives it like such a different flavor, and he used saffron, which nobody else picked up on either. And so I think he's using I thought it was incredibly difficult in what he made because it was so classical that he was trying to trick them and just being like, it's a poached fish with some of this, but then he like added all this other stuff to make it so uniquely nuanced and essentially just a Tom Colicchio dish that no one would get.
But if they couldn't taste it at all, how are they going to know that there's either of those things in it?
You have 20 questions.
Yeah, and
one of my questions wouldn't be, saffron. Is there saffron in this?
Yeah, right.
Is there chorizo in this fish dish?
Well, they should have asked, is there more than one meat protein in the dish?
But there was more than one meat protein in the dish.
I know, but they didn't ask that.
No, but they felt like maybe they got it because of the mussels and the fish.
Yeah.
So if you said yes, that's still accurate, right?
Yeah, I guess. You should ask, is there a meat protein that's not from the sea in the dish?
An animal protein, yeah.
What they need
But then animal protein could also be like butter or cheese.
It's a whole spectrum here. And what people need to do is they need to prep before they come onto the season, and they come up with a list of questions that no matter what, they're going to ask Tom when this challenge comes up. Like Buddha would probably do. If Buddha came back for a third time, he'd push people out of the way and be like, I already have the questions. You guys just read my questions. This will get us to whatever
questions for us. Yeah, you read the questions that I've written down here. But I have different questions. I don't care. You read what I have here.
Yeah. Everyone shut up. Do what I say.
Buddha's question would be, he'd be like, if I asked Kristen if there was fish in this dish, what would she say? Wouldn't even ask Tom the question.
Yeah. Kristen also doesn't have a poker face, so he'd be like, I can get something out of her.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's interesting because, when you play 20 questions, you're trying to learn more information from it. And like you're asking questions and you're like, okay, I can deduce this, but they just didn't have any time. So their questions had to be like, is there butter? No? Okay. Is there blank? And so once you start doing that, then it's like, well, now we have to deal with a whole pantry of is there blank, but we only have 20 times to ask that. So I think that always makes it challenging too, because you can't be like, is there spice from Spain?
Yeah.
Right. Is there an expensive thing in here that comes in a little
flower
string?
Petals that are dried? And
I'm so glad Jonathan didn't ask, is there salt in this?
He should
follow up his question.
He didn't ask about the white asparagus and was like, I'm just going to use it anyway, though, which is an insane move because who uses white asparagus?
Yeah. He just was going with his gut there of like trying to make a dish. Now, I think it's a good point. You can't really narrow down in the questions exactly the type of ingredients that he's using. So is it an opportunity to utilize the questions? You have Tom, active audience, and he cannot lie. He has to say yes or no to ask him any question you want.
That's very
Even
smart.
if it doesn't relate to the elimination challenge.
I think that's the way to go.
That was
could
the
I
move
win this, Top Chef?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you could have asked him anything like, so what's the deal with Kraft? I mean, that was I guess we learned about that after, but you could really get into his personal life.
Oh, yes.
And he has to tell the truth.
Is that you on your Twitter page?
Mm-hmm.
What was the deal with Seeger last week, huh? That's what you asked in the moment.
You guys still friends?
When's your next NFT coming out?
There's another smoking monkey.
Very cool. Very cool. So on top here, Sherry, she kind of like got a good handle on what it was. She did put lemon in it. And then Rhoda, who added paprika, but it kind of worked. It was adjacent to what was in Tom's dish. Bottom, Lawrence, get out of here. You had clams instead of mussels. No, wrong. And then Jonathan's like putting asparagus. Jonathan's all over the place. So the winner here, Rhoda, she did the poached cod with mussels and steamed in white wine and paprika. So she's got some momentum here.
Yeah.
Rhoda's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
She's up to $40,000, which would be 20,000.
It's about half, yeah.
After
Obama
Sleepy Joe
tax
Biden gets done with
50%.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Obama gets his part, and then Obama comes in, takes his too.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary needs hers too. Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
They gotta eat.
Mom Donnie comes in. Mom Donnie comes in, gets 2%. Someone's got to pay for these city-run grocery stores in the Bronx.
Don't even talk to me about when Bernie gets his hands on it.
Oh, baby. If there's any... No, none left for me, he comes in. There's plenty, Bernie. I need 2%. Okay, I'll save my Bernie for...
We're not supposed to be getting political.
Well, I don't do Bernie for SNL. I do the Jazz Man. Billy Crystal's Jazz Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. You only do offensive impressions that other cast members did decades ago. That's real smart. It's a good time for it, yeah. So the elimination challenge here, the chefs had to create dishes that were plated on unique, unconventional vessels. As the winner of the previous challenge, Rhoda was able to choose her vessel first. They, roll out a whole bunch of vessels they could choose from. There's like a whole array of wild shit up there, right? There's like a laundry line with clips, though they call it something else. And I was like, baby, I know a laundry line when I see a laundry line. That's a laundry line for mice. Okay. Tell me Stuart Little doesn't have a laundry line? Yeah, right.
Stuart Little has a dryer.
Yeah, right.
The issue is if you dry them, things shrink even more. Stuart Little's already very small. Can't get much. His clothes getting smaller.
He can't afford to lose any more clothes. He's not going to walk around naked. That's insane. So his clothes can't shrink. He's got to air dry them. So yes, he needs a very small laundry line. Duh.
Hey, did you watch this on hot water? Thanks.
Guess I'll give it to the children now. Rhoda picks the wood.
Hunk
Let me
of
get the wood.
The driftwood, yeah.
I like the driftwood. It's what a champion would pick.
Mm-hmm.
Not a winner, though.
Not a winner.
Not the winner of this elimination, maybe, but winner of the war.
So, we have hunk of wood, empty trash can, trapeze clip thing.
Flea, circus, trapeze.
Yeah. Market, basket, planter. There's
bunch
like
of little tiny mirrors all stuck together. That's the one Lauren picks. Tiny mirrors.
What would everyone pick here, given the opportunity?
I would still pick the driftwood.
I would like to think that I was bold enough to pick the clothesline and come up with something really cool, but I don't know if I could. I'd probably have to settle for something. I forget what the other ones were.
There was a mailbox.
Yes, I loved the mailbox, and I have gotten a mailbox before.
Me too.
You
Never food in it though.
It's really. I got it at the end of a meal, and so it had the petit fours in there, and I thought that was a cute touch, but I think it would be really cool to, serve a meal in there. I don't know how you would eat it, but...
I'm surprised that no one picked the naked guy that with the leaves over his joke.
Took my joke. I am the vessel.
Were you going to say a person?
Yeah. I was going to say Tom's body. Yeah.
That's better. Tom's body is a really good punch-up, actually. They're there. How unexpected if Lawrence just points at Tom or Rhoda since she's first. She walks up, she just goes, "You."
They do have a very close connection because they spent so long on LCK. So she's like, "I get you, Tom. I see you as a work of art."
They've talked. Yeah, they've talked about it, and it's not weird because he is kind of her boss. But he did go "You think it'd be a good plate?" You don't have to answer. You can say.
It's not going to fall off.
Now, the reason this episode was the most watched episode is because it was playing in the gay clubs in the hopes of watching Tom take his clothes off.
Yeah, everyone saw Plate Expectations and was like, Tom's body.
Tom's body. We have to watch our little daddy bear be a plate.
I wish he would play up to it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he gets embarrassed about it, or he gets kind of weird. Because I think, didn't we have early on, one of the contestants was like, "Oh, my friends love you."
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, okay, why?"
Huh? Because of my food?
I'm a cook guy.
It's got to be my hats, right?
Like cook. Yeah. It's the hats that I wear. Is it the little like the little flavor saver I got here? He doesn't have anymore, but it's kind of there, but just not nearly as prominent. Yeah, they should just have someone on, some big gay guy who just flirts with Tom the entire time, just have him like not know how to react. Just be like,
Yes.
we couldn't cook food. Really make him uneasy.
Yes.
Just be the sexual man everyone wants you to be, Tom.
They should just bring Billy Eichner on.
Well, he'd scream.
There would just be a lot of screaming, yeah.
I know.
He would be great.
And everybody would just be like on edge, and actually nothing would get done. I think you get more done with Gordon Ramsay screaming at you than Billy Eichner screaming at you.
I would love Billy Eichner to be running around them trying to cook in the back of the kitchen, be like, "What are you cooking?"
I would have them go outside with Billy, and he runs around with the 4 chefs that are left, and he's like, "You, miss, for $1, what should this person cook?"
And then they have to
they're
cook
like,
it.
They have to cook hot dogs.
Because no one can say anything off the tip like that. So I'm like, hot dogs. That's perfect. Yeah, there you go. Please hire us to do the show. I don't know.
Gosh.
I can't remember the show at all, but I'll give you new ideas, and we all got it.
And then they're running down the street again, and they come across someone else, and like, what should this person cook? And it's Seeger.
Mhm.
I'm like, why are you still in town, dog?
He's never left. He's been pacing outside of the Top Chef kitchen since he got out of there. He is wearing a very large book bag.
Yeah.
He does have a limp in his leg. There's something down the side of his pants.
It's just my knife bag.
So, they go to Whole Foods. They come back. They start their prep work. In comes Tom to check on them with Lisa Koshy, who I know who she is, and she's famous and great and good, and nice. You guys, of course, also know who this person is.
Of course.
Okay.
I know so much about her.
YouTube.
I can't talk about it now, but I do know a lot about her. You guys ever been to Australia?
No, I'm not allowed back there.
Not,
After having never been there. I'm not allowed back, but I've never been there.
they really want me to go, and I'm like, I'm not going.
Did you know you're not allowed to go to New Zealand first and then go to Australia?
Well, that's what I did. I
That's
tried
bad for
going
me.
there. Yeah.
Australia will ban your passport for a year if you go to New Zealand first.
So it's like the
Why?
Israel-Lebanon thing?
Yeah. If you go there within 12 months, you can't get into Australia.
Oh, no. This is definitely going to
Famously-
be a short
Yeah.
that's going to go on our YouTube page now.
famously,
Yeah.
if you go to like Palestine first, Israel will ban you for a year.
Okay. And now AI is going nuts. Like, found a clip.
Like the one time we mentioned Hunter Biden, and it's like, I'm like, oh, there's
Yeah.
now there's a short on my YouTube feed of me talking about Hunter fucking Biden. Jesus. So everyone, we all know who she is. She's great. She's famous. She made a Zoolander quote at one point. She makes Tom drink out of a shoe.
Yes.
Makes
You
him
guys
take
ever
a
did
sip.
that?
He takes a sip. He does like take back some of his power.
Mhm.
He
He-
does get forced to it, but he was like, I'm just going to take a sip.
But he does it.
Yeah.
Like, not many people can get Tom to do something, and
Anything.
he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was impressive. Like, she was very funny. But I thought it was interesting that they brought her. I wasn't sure why she was there. I don't know if she's just like local to the area. Aside from just being like funny, she didn't have like any quips while they were eating, or she didn't provide anything about the food. Unlike what was her name? She was so great.
From Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, and she said, she just was so flavorful and super fun. But I just didn't think she added that level. So
Well, this
I just
person
wasn't
is
sure why
from-
she was there.
This person is from Texas, so this is like
Okay.
when they went to Canada and invited no Canadians to be on the show. All those celebrities were just other people, like not even Canadians.
No, they had Eugene Levy's daughter as one of the guest judges. Sarah was on.
The most
One.
famous
Yeah.
of
Levy's.
their
Did you
their
forget
children.
Michael Sarah?
Was he there?
He
Yeah.
was a judge. Yeah.
Then
he
yes,
was very
I did, Bethany.
specific. Yeah. Okay. So, maybe if you pay attention, you'll also notice the other Canadians that were there.
Danielle Brooks
Who's that?
from Orange is the New Black.
Yes. Yeah. Well, she was great, but I just didn't think Lisa brought that level of energy. Except for
So-
she made Tom drink out of a shoe.
Yeah. And then she said it's a shoey babes. And there's something, I mentioned it during the trailer that we watched. There's something in the way that she says that I can't get it out of my head. It's like maybe like a disease I have, where it's like it repeats all the time. There's something in the tone in what she said that I like.
But you don't say it out loud?
No, I can't.
Saying it out loud is a vocal stim. And I do that all the time. I love finding new words and new things to repeat until my wife goes, shut the fuck up. Supposedly it's a spectrum thing. I don't know. I just love hearing something that sounds weird and saying it to death.
Yeah.
What's the word again?
Vocal stim? What
No,
it means?
not that. I
Oh.
know that.
Bethany, it's
No.
called vocal stim.
I'm very familiar with stimming. No, shoey babes.
She says and I think it's because she's trying to do an Australian accent too, and I think she's doing it wrong. And so it's like she goes, "That's a showy babe," like that, which doesn't sound Australian to me, but it just, I don't know, the way it sounds, it like rattled in my brain that I'm like, I can't get it out.
I still don't know what the word is, but we're just gonna have to move on.
That's a
Shoe
showy
with a Y.
babe.
Shoe with a Y. Shoey. Babe as in like you're babe. Shoe. It's a
Okay.
shoey babe. It's a shoey babe.
That's
Shoey.
a showy babes. Anyway, we gotta get away from this, or else I won't be able to stop. I won't be able to get off. So Lawrence is also, he's doing like a dim sum kind of thing, and so he's got a million different dishes that he has to make. He's making a bunch of he's just got a bunch of stuff he's got to do, more than everyone else. Jonathan decides he's gonna do pumpkin baked bread, put bread inside a pumpkin. Good enough.
It looked cool, but next to everything else, it was just like, oh man. You think no one was like, hey man, do you see Sherry's got the little tiny like West Side
Clothes
Story
hanger?
set
Yeah.
of the lines across the buildings, across the skyscrapers in West Side Story. They got the little miniature West Side Story set, and you're putting a pumpkin on top of a little raised plate, brother.
I was thinking it looked like a child's diorama of Silence of the Lambs that they were like bringing into their classroom. It's like hanging like meat.
Didn't someone mention, hey, are you doing anything else with that bread?
Rhoda specifically
Yeah.
said,
Mm.
"Yeah, you sure that's gonna be okay? You think that's gonna be enough?" Or she said something like, it was pretty casual and cool about it, but she was like, "Okay."
That's not the move, dog.
Maybe they're not friendly enough for her to have been like, hey, don't do that. Do something else. Now, if his brother would have been there, man, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Well,
Just doing
Jonathan's
bread?
still tamed down because the last time he tried to joke around with the chefs, Sherry was like, not right now.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah, he
she
did.
was fired up
Yeah.
about that. I still don't think she's over that.
I don't think she's.
Well,
over
she's
it.
at least found some sort of medication that is keeping her Dwayne in check.
Yeah.
Because it was that episode. I don't know if you listened to the podcast, Bethany. If you don't, that's fine. We discovered that though Dwayne kept saying that she turned into Dwayne, we discovered that Dwayne is actually a condition that you get, and that she did spread it to other people. So Sherry did in fact end up catching Dwayne, and she's the one that first like showed the symptoms of truly having Dwayne.
Yeah, I thought that was more Dwayne than Dwayne ever was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought Dwayne was kind of fun.
Dwayne
kinda-
didn't exist. As far as I'm concerned with Dwayne wasn't real. She kept talking
Yeah.
about Dwayne, but it never happened. I think she was
She
a
might
silent
Yeah.
be patient
carrier.
zero.
I think she was a
She-
silent carrier.
Yeah.
She unbuttoned her pants at one point, and
Yeah. And like, that's Dwayne. And I was like, that,
yeah.
sweetheart,
That's
that's
not
not Dwayne.
You don't have Dwayne.
That's someone
Unbuttoning
who
your pants,
wants
that's something
you to
got some
believe
other
that they've got
disease.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said she was competitive, and that's what brought out the Dwayne to win
No.
Dwayne. So then she ended up winning the fishing thing, so she attributed that to Dwayne. But
No.
no,
Dwayne
Sherry was
is-
straight up like,
Yeah, Sherry was Dwayne in Whole Foods. Seeger was Dwayne when he was yelling at Tom.
Yep.
Like, those are Dwayne. Like,
someone caught Dwayne first episode when they couldn't finish their dish in time.
Well, the issue
spread, we
is-
didn't know.
the issue is that they're not
Oh, yeah.
quarantining anymore. They're letting them all hang out in the same room again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go back 6 seasons, they ought to come individually, get tested every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah,
They should get
I
tested
think-
every week.
I think if you did a face mask, you didn't Dwayne.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have to do a right face mask. We have to do one that looks like a duck. If you do the one that's like made out of cloth that covers your face, you're not actually doing anything. It's just for show.
What do you guys think when you go into a place that still has those 6 feet apart stickers on the floor?
That they don't want to rip them up because they'll tear weird little strings and they don't want to fuck with that.
I like to think that they've never come out of it. They like maybe by May 2020 they just turn the news off and everything after that. And they're like, this is it
This is it.
for the rest of our
This
lives.
is how we're living forever.
Yeah.
I miss
Um,
that time. You guys miss that? Being 6 feet apart from everybody.
Ah, the dream.
It was pretty cool, right?
I was butt to back to every single person on the train coming home from work today. The train was, every seat had a butt in it. Every space had someone standing in it. It just was touching everyone. And I was like, shut it down again. Just, I'm going to get it out of here.
Well, if enough people catch Dwayne, we might have to shut everything down.
No, we're not going to shut anything down. That's some
I think
Biden shit.
Yeah, I think the city already has Dwayne. I think New York City is like just Dwayne.
Yeah, they don't talk about
That's
it.
why
but
it's called
yeah.
Dwayne Reed.
Yeah, because a lot of
Dwayne
Dwayne
Reed.
Reeds here.
Yeah.
People talking about hantavirus. You got to look out for Dwayne. That'll
Dwayne.
get you.
The steamer's not working very well.
I mean, we all saw that coming. When has a steamer ever worked on
The
this
steamer
show?
thing never worked. If you just got to steam something on Top Chef, you're fucked.
Yeah. Another
Work-
note for future contestants. Number 1, think of 20 questions that gets you to the dish, the answer of a dish, no matter what the dish is. Number 2, learn how to use a steamer. You
I don't
gotta
think
use
it's
a
like-
steamer.
I don't think it's about learning. I think it's just like it's never plugged in or never set up right, or like
Yeah.
everything is so different. Because I think they just have lofty expectations that it's all going to feel like their home kitchen, and then they're like, oh no! And when you open and close it so much that so much heat comes out, and everybody's using one oven, and so I just every time someone's like, I'm steaming, I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because I think earlier in the season, Brittany tried to do that too, and it's like that shit didn't work.
Mess
Yeah.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
She went home.
They steam those little rolls of meat when they make whatever the fuck that weird thing is called, when they roll meat and make it in a thing and they grab it in plastic and steam it. It looks real gross. That always messes up. Seeger did it. Seeger did it. That's what I got sent home for. Steamed his yucky meat. Well, he.
No,
he
I thought
steamed
he
it, right?
I thought he got sent home in the pig episode.
Yeah.
Well, when he came back.
You mean the last
No, he didn't
week?
steam it. You mean the infamous chicken mousse that wasn't said?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he steam it? Didn't he have to didn't he wrap it in a thing? I mean, the week before, I think he did one of those things. What are those things called? Reeves said you think you like them. They roll things in plastic and then they steam it and they serve it to you like that.
Like a
It's some-
roulade?
Yeah, roulade.
Sous vide?
Yes. Yeah. Those are
Mm.
steamed. I don't know how to cook, Bethany. Now you're talking to me about food for. I'm on this episode to sound like
You're
an
on
idiot
a food
and to get
podcast.
made fun of by Jamal and Reeves.
I
Okay.
rarely
We've
do
we've
that.
gotten to the thesis of the podcast.
I do know.
And
what
I
you're talking
attempt to
about,
do
though.
it
You
for
roll it.
the points when Reeves doesn't.
That's true.
Yeah.
You steam it.
I'm everyone. I'm every man. Reeves, Jamal, you are like, oh, I know how food works. And I'm like, duh, the pizza dinner? Like, that's me. Like,
Bryan is the people's champ. The people love Bryan. They want Jamal and I to get out of the way as much as possible because they can't relate to us because we're coastal elites and Bryan is other people.
I'm salt of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have someone that balances you out.
It's the truth. So we hit on most of the dishes here. Any thoughts on what everyone cooked? What looked tastiest to you?
I think Rhoda's looked tastiest to me, but I would have probably wanted to eat Sherry's braised short rib.
Sherry did like was it a gochujang braised short rib?
Yep.
Yes.
That sounds really good to me.
Oh, so you know
Mhm.
gochujang.
I can buy it a little thing. It comes
Okay.
in a little container. I don't know what it is, but I know where to get it. Store.
Yeah, I thought that looked so. I just thought that looked so awesome and just looked so fun. And you could tell that it really broke Tom out of his like, okay, great, I'm just eating plate after plate, and he was just like, something to play with and something really cool. And it's always nice to see him like light up like that because he's just seen everything at this point. Like nothing's
Yeah.
new to him.
Yeah.
So it's
he's
so
sticking
cool
by it.
And it was
to be excited.
and it was so kind of Jonathan to give them a starter before they came out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was like,
I mean,
"Here's
he
the
had
side
starter on the
dish."
brain from the quick
Yeah.
fire, so he was like,
Yeah.
"There's got to be a
Yeah.
starter.
Mhm.
Somebody's
know
got to
that-
give him a starter."
I know that who went second?
Maybe
Was it
Lawrence.
Rhoda?
Either
Was it
Rhoda or
Lawrence?
Lawrence.
Yeah. And I know that when he went back, they're like, oh, hey, actually, can you get them to send more bread? We actually finished our bread early. Can we get
Yeah,
another?
the bread service. Yeah.
Because I know that it's free. Like, we get a little more bread for the table.
Yeah.
It's free, right? Because it's not an actual meal. It's bread.
It's like, all right, let me go get some more pumpkins.
He was excited. He was feeling up all those pumpkins at Whole Foods. He was like, "I'm inspired by fall," and I was like, "I thought this was summer, but I don't know what. I don't know when they're filming this."
He was like a
supposed to know.
child. He was like, pumpkins,
Yeah.
the pumpkins are finally here. We can get pumpkins. Like you bring
Do you
your
guys
child.
know you can cook with pumpkin?
Yeah. It's September and you're like, maybe let's wait a little bit till we get the pumpkins.
Yeah.
They're here now.
I was just gonna say I loved the way that Lawrence's looked too. It just looked very inviting and like let's all have a meal together. And I think that those are some of the more successful dishes because it's just like this is a representation of his culture and bringing people together and it obviously was so much skill that went into that. And every dish on there, every little mirror oyster was completely covered. There was no space. And
Yeah.
he really took the time to fill it out. And I thought that was so impressive.
And he had dessert too,
Yeah. Sweet potato
Yeah.
with coconut. Yeah.
right in the middle.
Our guy's always pulling out dessert. He's always finding ways to do dessert and making a clinch hit there. So
Yeah. He's crushing it. Yeah, I mean, just the sheer amount of steamed rice rolls that he did, like lobster, he did sausage, braised shrimp.
I mean, they were all
them.
wrong, but like all the steamed rice was bad according to the judges, but he did it.
Yeah.
I usually
Well-
like mine to be a little thinner. Yeah, me too.
He's like, I use Carolina rice because we're in North Carolina.
he took a chance. He did something that he wasn't used to, and he took a gamble. I mean, he could have done it the other way, but
I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure
he
it
did
tasted
better at the
great.
rice than Oscar did with the rice. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even his rice. It's fucking. Was it Sherry's rice or Rhoda's rice? I forget.
Dwayne.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh,
Dwayne's
that's
rice. That
another
might have been
case
Dwayne
of
coming out
Dwayne.
sabotaging
Yeah.
Oscar. Giving him
Yeah,
bad
take the
rice.
rice.
No.
It
She
fucking
just gave him the
sucks.
rice to cook. She didn't give him cooked rice.
It was cooked, wasn't it? It was like cooked
No.
jasmine rice, but not
Nope.
like seasoned at all.
Mm-mm. I thought he had to cook
Oh.
it. I thought she just because she bought she bought jasmine rice just to have, just
But I
in
thought she
case
made it. I thought she cooked a bunch of it and like gave it to
Did
him.
she?
Maybe. I would go with
think
you
it
more
was
than
on a
me, 'cause
tray.
I don't know. I don't remember anything about this show.
I think it
She
was
had
on a
her
tray.
rice on a tray to cool it down, and I thought that she just gave him like the pack of jasmine rice that he then cooked.
Then that's probably what happened because I don't remember anything.
Fans,
we've established that I don't know shit about this show.
fans, don't write in and correct us. We're not interested. It's not important. Just rewatch the episode. So judges table here. Sherry's dish is most successful preparation of the day. Everything was good. They didn't dislike anything, but
No.
Sherry's dish was top here, so they go ahead and win it. But before they give everyone some nice feedback, they say, great, it was all tasty. But then they do a fun thing where they say, now everyone tell us why we should keep you.
Yeah.
Tell us why you're here,
Yeah.
which is silly. It's good TV. It made good TV because all the answers were strong. It made good clips, I think. But it's just an opportunity for, if it's 9:30 on a Monday, Kristen's crying, man. Just
Yeah.
give her an opportunity for her
That's
to
what
cry.
this segment is.
Yeah.
This segment is okay. Now, let's play a game called Try and Make Kristen Cry.
the segment is what is the thing, what is your like A, disability, or B, your like what is your background? Like what do you got that makes it's like what do you got? Like, look, I'm here, I'm Tom, I'm this white man. Like, what do you got that I have to like care about? Sherry's like single mom, Tom's like nailed it. Like, oh, like Spanish single mom too. He's like, great, nailed it. That's what I need.
Love it.
Let's go. Brandon's is a little tougher. Like, I'm my brother.
Yeah, he's like, I miss my brother. I miss my brother so much. Where is
He's
my
all-
brother?
All I do is beat my brother. And they're like, you already did that, so he's gonna send you home,
you're,
idiot.
You're good, yeah. He missed his brother that he saw all season more than he missed his kids.
Yeah.
You think his kids are
Lawrence-
watching this when he gets home and they're like, "Hey, Dad," they're like, "You guys miss me?" Well, not as much as you missed
Fuck
us.
no. Lawrence mentions his wife, I guess, but doesn't like say. He just says like she. Like he doesn't say my wife. He's like I do it because when she. And I'm like, who's he talking about?
I loved it. This is great. Who knows what he was worried about with her? Maybe it was more fear than like.
Yeah,
love.
we
He's a
never
wife
got-
guy.
He is a wife guy.
Definitely is.
He's
Yeah.
a
You're talking
wife
to-
guy.
You're talking to a couple wife guys here too, Bethany. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All three
He
of
was
us.
remember he was anxious about representing Madagascar and her culture when he had to use the vanilla, and so he was like really nervous about that. Yeah.
some
He's a sweetie.
guys are just like they understand that they lucked out and they just gotta hang on. Like wife guys are guys that are like, look, I'm not. This is the best I'm gonna do. So I gotta like hold on to this.
That's a clip.
Oh, good.
That's a
good
clip.
short. Let's keep that one. Circulate that one around. That's good for us. Yeah, I know I talk about Kristen crying a lot. It's great. Kristen's our queen. I love that she does it.
Real person.
One note on the crying. Her crying is too pretty and real. I want her to be a slightly funnier crier. Like maybe like a or something like that or like a
That's what they get in post. That's what they get in post.
I know that because they just get her like being like very nice and real in her crying and it feels
Yeah.
genuine. It's like, let's turn up the entertainment a little bit if we're going to see this so much.
Made
Yeah.
Gail cry too, which doesn't
Mhm.
usually happen. So they made it work.
And then Tom's like, "Can you make me cry in post?"
Yeah. Put in tears. I was looking at my phone when he was talking.
I had an email from Kraft.
Hold on. Take it again. I just got an email from Kraft. Hold on.
I just got an email from my own restaurant. Oh no.
Oh, no, it's bad
news. All right. So yes, Sherry wins. She earns her way into the final. They're like, Rhoda, you're great. We love you. Get on over.
Which
here.
I knew. I knew. it was
Are
gonna
we
happen.
okay with Rhoda getting an advantage in the final because of winning this?
Yes.
I know that's how the game works, but like an advantage in the final for winning
Yeah.
the week before?
No, Sherry
Sherry.
gets the advantage,
Sherry gets the advantage, not Rhoda.
not Rhoda.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, just who
But
whoever
yeah.
won.
Wait, Brian, that happens every season.
In the final it does?
Yes.
Again, you're right, because I don't know this show at all.
Usually
I
they
watch
get to
the
like
show and I forget immediately.
It literally happens
First
every
pick.
season where they get first pick or they get to get an extra 30 minutes or an extra $500 or whatever it is. You get a little something.
That's
Okay.
another clip.
I don't watch the show. I barely watch the show.
Or you don't have to make dessert and everybody else does or something stupid like that. But
This is brand new to me.
dude. Brian, just real quick. She is wrecking your ass right now. I don't know.
Guests love
I mean,
coming
you
on and
guys
just,
have
like,
a
eating my
super
lunch.
fan on the podcast. So
We keep doing that, and I don't know shit. Can we stop bringing people who actually like? We used to, Bethany, bring on people who'd never seen the show.
Yeah, I got it.
Right,
And that was when I
right.
could shine. People were like, I thought this was Hell's Kitchen. And then I'm like, cool, I can fucking run on this person now. And now we keep bringing people who like the show.
no, I don't
Yeah.
like the show. I love it.
You just watch it. Oh,
She
they have
loves
fucking
it.
got my ass too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah. We get super fans and then we get people that were actually on the show and did the show. And so that's
Right.
really hard because they remember their own life and we can't
Yeah.
remember it. For
right.
them.
And
shit.
you're like, how do I even make a joke about that? Because you guys were like in the trenches, which
Yeah,
is truly
they
like
don't like
being in
it.
the trenches.
We got to get
tried.
Dwayne on here.
Rest
I think
don't like
Jamal
it.
once said something
She's
to.
busy. She just got signed with a huge agency, so good luck.
She's gonna get a TV show. She's gonna get a cooking TV show.
She's gonna get everything. She's just the best.
Dwayne's World.
Oh, you guys, this is what I've been thinking about all week. What
Dwayne's World.
Would watch. What happened to fan favorite?
Oh, well, the vote at the end of the season. Do they do the reunion or anything anymore?
We haven't done that in several seasons, and we haven't done fan favorite in a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
I think
wonder
it's
if some
because
people complained.
the reunions only work when people are like angry and fighting all the time, and that doesn't happen. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
They'd come back and be like, "Hey, Oscar, this is when you like." Unless Oscar stole someone's fucking pea puree, I don't need to hear him talk about it anymore.
No,
See, Bethany,
God,
I watched the
pea
fucking show.
puree!
I watched the show. I can reference some things.
The pea puree.
So
Did
that
you throw the sauce out?
the pea
Yeah, let's come
puree
out talking about
fan
throwing the sauce
favorite.
out.
I think what
Did
they
you
need
put
is
the-
sponsors or a celebrity super fan that'll just give money like Sia does for Survivor. Like you need some because I don't think Top Chef or Bravo is going to give any more money. They're like we
Yeah.
barely have.
You're
any money
lucky that
right
you're
now.
still here, basically.
Yeah, I miss it selfishly because I thought it was like our only, as a fan, like our only voice in the show to have something, and it's like our connection with how these characters are portrayed, and so I really like getting to vote every week because I was just like, obviously Dwin would win fan favorite this year. I mean, she's just the best. She was the most personable. She was so fun, but I really miss that they don't have that, and I know that the purse this year. For every quick fire challenge is much greater than it's ever been. So I guess they just cut out $10,000, but I miss it.
Well, we did
Yeah.
get to vote this year. We voted for Peaches. We voted for 30 Minutes, and we voted for them to switch stations.
Also, I didn't get the email. I wasn't
did I.
polled on this at all. So as a super
you-
fan, where was
Would you
I?
have picked Pawpaw?
Papa, I would have picked. I wouldn't have
Yeah,
picked switch stations.
What were the other options?
I have to go through my notes.
I don't remember, but that one's tough, especially if you start cooking and then have to switch.
Yeah, I think it was like I don't know, hop on one leg. You got to add
Probably.
like Pepsi to your dish, and then like switch stations. I think. Okay, so in the end here, Rhoda's fine, Sherry's fine. It's down to Lawrence and Jonathan, and ultimately, the second twin, Jonathan, is eliminated. All right, let's get it, brother.
Jonathan and Lawrence, one of you will be joining Rhoda and Sherry in the finale, and one of you will be going home. Jonathan, please pack your knives and go.
Crying.
You know, Jonathan gave us a delicious brioche, but the connection in the vessel was a little less successful than the others. That was it.
I'm with it, yeah.
It's been a true pleasure. Thank you so much.
I loved every part of it, so it's excellent.
I see the finale, but I just didn't make the cut. I'm going out on a dish that I 1000% stand behind.
It's been fun.
Making it this far, like, really, really unlocks some potential, you know, that I knew I had. It just needed to be brought out of me. And I feel more confident than ever.
See y'all.
Brandon, if you're watching this, I kicked your ass on Top Chef.
We didn't get nearly enough of him going brother through the whole season. He just got like 3 of them right here at the end, but this is the first time we've heard of it.
He's a brother guy?
He
Come
keeps
on.
going
Imagine
brother.
if Brother Love was on this season with him.
Then it's
Mm.
brother and a brother,
brother,
love.
brother, yeah.
Also, they all do a chef walking inside joke that we also haven't seen happen. Like they reference something that we haven't seen happening in this season. Like, it's not funny to me. I don't get the joke. What's the joke?
He'll tell us when he comes on.
Yeah, we can
Book
get him
him.
on.
I mean, he's local, so
He certainly is. Jonathan, where is he now? He claims DC as a home. He's you know, they all have these like their own company things that's like, I'm a corporate chef for this hospitality and design group or whatever, where, oversees 1 million restaurants. So he kind of has 12 restaurants that he oversees. Mi Vida is the one that stuck out to me, but they're all kind of in the DC area. So I'm sure we could probably find him. Honestly, we could find him. We want
Just
to
show up at his house.
Going to show up at Mi Vida and say, I want to speak to him. You know what I'm talking about.
I want to speak to him. You know what I'm talking about.
I want to talk to him. Now. Get him. Go. They bring me back the movie from Marlon Wayans. Him.
Mm-hmm.
They get really confused and bring it back the movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix on the phone.
I'm done with my work now.
Then they mess up even more and bring you Us, the Jordan Peele movie.
All right. That was the actual recap for your butts. Universe came together and we had to give you an actual full episode. So I hope you enjoy the actual recap of this episode. I asked you this last time, but no one else heard it. Is there anything you want to plug, Bethany, or talk about?
No, nothing for me. Like I said, just tune in for the finale and maybe we'll be surprised or maybe we won't by who wins.
Well,
Lawrence.
I know I won't be surprised because I already know who's going to win. But for everyone else, yeah, tune in and watch. I can guess who's going to win. And next week's the finale. Till then, we're going to pack our knives and go.